I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans. Poor little bro, man. And I'm gonna tell him where I'm at. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus. The other state. And of course, as always, I'm upset. Be sure to hit that like button on your way in, by the way, if you haven't already, do that. We got another question from the chat. My guy Lich Mac says, how do you feel about the rivalries, man? Michigan State, I call them poor little bro them,
Yep.
and then Ohio State, which are affectionately called on this channel the other state. How you feel about those guys? Are you ready to, get in there and get your hands dirty in this rivalry? And I don't mean fighting, by the way, but on,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, of course. I mean, as soon as I committed to Michigan, I almost threw all the red stuff in my closet away.
let's go.
Real, real sensitive around that green.
Mhm.
I ain't got nothing. I try not to wear anything red or green around the house, and I'm ready to be a part of it. I'm definitely gonna come watch that Michigan Ohio State game because this year it's at Michigan,
Yes,
so I'll
sir.
have the opportunity to come up there. I think Michigan State was here last year, but I had a game late on that Friday night, so I couldn't make it in. But no, I'm ready to be a part of that. And two of the biggest games in the country. It's called the game for a reason, and you can never miss a chance to beat up on the other states. So it's
Already,
great tradition. Got to get the language already. Learn something new every
already.
day.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I was calling them Team Down South, but shoot,
That works too. Whatever works for you.
yeah,
Shout out to my guy Mello, who is our resident Buckeye fan here. You see, he
ah,
put champs in there, but
I can't
Yeah,
rock with that
nah,
championship. I'm
nah,
not
we
gonna
not.
lie, I can't rock with
yeah.
that.
Don't no Jaylen. He's tuning in because he want to see what a future champion look like. That's all
Right,
it is. That's
That's
all
what it
he.
is.
Yeah, that's what it
absolutely.
is. So
Yeah.
what are you running right now? 4.4, 4.5. How that speed looking?
Oh yeah, you got to go to be able to play in that next level. You got to go. So sitting right at that 4-5 spot, never getting caught from behind. That's been a main
Hey,
staple.
Yes,
From
sir.
this year, just don't get caught from behind.
yeah.
So get that ball and go. And you can see it on my film. I'm pulling away from cats. So
Mm,
I mean, just sitting right there, right at that like that 4-5. Obviously you're gonna get bigger, faster, stronger when you get on these college campuses. And
yeah.
I mean, so does the game. The game moves at a different speed, and shoot, I'm just ready. I'm just ready to work. Just ready to
No
work.
doubt. No doubt. My guy OG Boulder
Okay.
says, are there any specific players that you would like to play with from this class?
Oh yeah, I got a couple. The first one obviously Jo.
Hmm.
Let me see, Brock Harris, Zayden Crimpton. Who else, man? My boy Mason James. He's another receiver out of Oklahoma. Me and him trained together. Who
Nice.
else? We had my boy Brady. That was my guy right there. But
Yeah.
he had to make do. He had to make do. So I'm proud of him. I can't wait to watch him play at the next level too. Um, Really, right now, those are the three type of guys that I'm really kind of reaching out to, texting, and there'll probably be some more the next time I go up there, meet new faces, get new contacts, and try to get more elite players around the squad.
Absolutely. One of the things that I wanted to know is the rating system, right? Like everybody wants to be 4-star, wants to be
Yeah,
5-star. I saw recently, I think maybe today, right? Rivals ranked you as a 4-star as
yeah.
well. So is that something that you pay attention to? You and the group you talk to pay attention to those things, and are you trying to move up that list?
Um, I really don't try to look at it, but whenever I get like notifications, like in this case, it was a rankings update. I'm not one of those guys that goes up and looks and is like, oh, these guys are in front of me, this, that, and the third. I mean, the work is the work, and at the end of the day, the ratings don't matter because that goes all out the window as soon as you step on college. Yeah, the All-Star games, the Under Armour, Adidas All-American games are cool. Even the stars may boost your NIL deals and stuff, but at the end of the day, it comes down to work. And
Yep.
I never lose sight of the main thing. And my parents have been real good about telling me that. So I try to stay away from a lot of the ratings unless it just like revolves to me. Like if it's like a rating update, then I'll repost it. And I like what Rivals did. I mean, shoot, they added some more, positions more specific, and
Right.
getting that slot option. I think they added some interior O line, D line, stuff like that. But I really just pay attention to the work because
Yeah.
the work
Yeah.
shows on film, and that's how you get on the field, not ratings.
No, absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Because at the end of the day, how many players we see 5 stars go to these top universities and never live up to their potential. And then you got
Yeah,
guys 2, 3 stars end up playing like 5 stars. So, like you said, man, the hard work is what matters at the end of the day, that work you put in. All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So who, growing up, technical difficulties.
We
He'll
lost
probably
him.
be coming back in. All right, he should be coming back in. Let's just give it
There we go.
all right.
lost me. Hold on.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right,
All
we back
right.
in. Back in. My
Yeah,
fault.
we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to ask this, who are the like players in football that you like, man, and looked up to, even today?
That's a great question. Shoot. Back in the day, I was a big OBJ guy. To
Okay.
this day, I still am. He probably one of the smoothest receivers I've ever seen. I mean, you can't be labeled that elite unless you got a trend that take over the entire world. I remember back in second grade, third grade, trying to get that one hand catch. I had the little blonde in the hair. Uh, but recently, college and NFL, probably the Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Those
Hmm.
type of guys, just real route technicians. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Um, who else? Nico Collins. All those guys have been, killing. That's Michigan alum. So all those guys really been killing it out there. Those are the guys I see and try to model my game after, taking just little aspects of all this and that. So really those are the guys I look up to right now.
Absolutely. Do you have obviously you got one more year left of high school football. What kind of goals do you have set for that year? And then do you plan to enroll early at Michigan?
Obviously, win another state championship. We came close to the ultimate goal this year. Came up a little short. Won it my sophomore year. So I mean that was a pretty cool ring, not gonna lie. I got my name on it. A little
Right.
quote we had. Little downtown Dallas type backdrop. But just ended it off with a bang. Try to go for 15, 16,000 yards, 20 plus touchdowns. Um, just advancing my game and getting me, ready to go play at the next level, honestly, and just finish it out.
No doubt. Another question from the chat. He says, because I'm gonna wear your jersey, what number are you trying to rock?
You know, the number I really want to rock is 2,
Okay.
but you got to come in there and work, and shoot, I'm ready to do that. That's been that really the real reason I wear number 2 is my dad was a lifelong Michigan fan. That was his dream school. Went to the camp a bunch of times, been up to campus. When I went up there, he was, fanboying around. He was like, "Oh, I remember all this, that, and the third." So,
All right.
I mean, from a young age, him, Derek Jeter, because my
Mm-hmm.
dad grew up in New York. So,
Mm-hmm.
just that the animosity with that number 2. Like when you see a number 2 on the field, they mean business,
That's a
and
fact.
it'd be amazing to rock that at Michigan. That would be a dream come true. So, but other than that, really any number, because at the end of the day, like I said before, you got to work, and if the work comes out and proves out, hopefully that number 2 will be on my jersey and it'll say Pile on the back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, definitely. We know you gonna get that, champ. We know that, man. You hungry. You stay hungry. That's what we
Yes,
like.
sir.
So what's a day in life with Jaylen? As a matter of fact, no. I want to get a little deeper, man. How was it growing up? Right? What made you get into football? I know you mentioned your father grew up in New York City. You said
Yeah, he grew up in New York, moved down to Alexandria, Virginia when he like
okay.
ninth grade.
Wow.
Okay.
So he
All
was
right,
in my
cool.
man's neck of the woods, moved down to
Yeah.
my neck
Okay.
of the woods. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm
Okay.
from New York. So how was it growing up for you? Do you have siblings? How close
Yeah.
you are? Do you got siblings that play sports? What else besides football? What else you like? Do you play basketball? Because if I get you on the court, Jaylen, I'm just gonna hit you with the Iverson, ping, ping, bang. Nah, that's just kidding.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give you 30 on a bad day, coach. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you 30. But
Right.
man, growing up was fun. Honestly, I've been around football my entire life. Like I said, my dad played high school, Alexandria, played at Virginia Tech. His freshman year was the year they went to the national championship, lost to FSU.
Crazy.
And he was after that he said he never want to be on the bench again. So, was there. I think he was second team All American, got drafted in the 6th round to the Chiefs, got picked up by the Cowboys, and we lived in Dallas ever since. And I think when I was real young, he played in the CFL for a little piece too. I forgot that. And when I was real young, me and my family would go up and down to Canada ever so often. And just I've been around football my entire life. So
Yeah.
it's just second nature. My first word was ball. I just and it's not just football. Like I used to play baseball, soccer, basketball. I played all the sports. So kind of just raised around those sports. And I got a little brother. He's 8 years old. He plays all the sports too. But man, when I tell you, this kid is way better than what I was back when I was 8. I'm not gonna lie. So now he plays everywhere. If y'all keep interviewing, you gonna interview him most definitely. Hopefully he can
Right.
Yeah.
follow in Big Brother footsteps and come to Michigan. So it could
Yes,
be a little
sir.
family thing. But no, he's an amazing football player at his young age, just so smart. And he takes after my dad. He's crazy, crazy DB. Like he a ball hawk, catch anything, everything at receiver, play quarterback, throw it 30 yards on a dime, catch it, take off, juke people out. So me and him are real close. That's my guy right there. And at the end of the day, that's my biggest hater and my biggest fan all wrapped in one.
Right.
So